Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United versus Omonia match reaction, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not completely happy. I said in the match preview, we should have won this game 4-5-0. Heck, 3-2. We could have drawn that game, we could have even potentially lost that game, all because of stupidity. Stupidity, lack of mentality, lack of quality. This club is genuinely cursed. The positives from today were that Martial and Marcus Rashford looked very hungry to prove a point today, and they won us the game. That was about it, really. I think Anthony also looked pretty good, so I think that is probably going to be the front line for this weekend's game. I think those are the three that deserve it the most. Probably Marcus Rashford on the left, Martial down the middle, and Anthony on the right. Those are the three most hardworking players and most hungry players to prove a point and scoring goal. Informed players as well, scoring goals. They need to start that weekend, As for some of the defensive players, as for Sancho and Malacia to let in that first goal, how they let that goal happen, I have no goddamn clue. I have got no goddamn clue. But we're making it so hard for ourselves, unnecessarily hard, And I know obviously people are gonna ask me about the Ronaldo situation. Call him wash, call him finish, call him whatever you want. I stand by my point and my opinion. I will always support him till the very end, regardless of how he performs, and that's just my way of doing it. I'm gonna end it there. Whatever you guys think of him, I'm not gonna change your mind on it. But still from a team in general, I don't think Ten Hag, I don't think as a United fan we can all sit here today and say well done. We're proud. Yes, let's take away this positive. No, guys, that wasn't good enough. We got the 3 points. It's more like a game we should forget and move on. But honestly, I don't even want to say let's forget about it, because these players need to wake up. This club needs to wake up. It's tiring. It is tiring watching United week in, week out, and getting nothing in return. Nothing. Just stress, anxiety, disappointment. It's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking. So honestly, I don't find that performance acceptable. Yes, we won 3-2, but like I said, take away a few certain players and individual performances today, we are very, very much in trouble. Yes, we kept the ball quite a lot in terms of stats. We passed it around here and there. Well, like I said, it wasn't all bad, but you definitely expect a 10 times better performance, with all due respect to Omonia. Come on, lads. Come on, And this weekend, I'm very worried now, because if we play like that against Everton, we're probably not going to win that game. If we play like that against any Premier League team, we probably won't win that game. Omonia really lacked the quality that other teams we will play have, So we are in very much big trouble, But let's get into it. Just smash a like on the video. Do subscribe if you are new. Let's go player ratings. David De Gea didn't have much to do. The 2 goals he conceded, what you can do. That first goal was just appalling. The second goal, it's basically a tap-in. I can't really say too much. Give him a 5. The low 6 should have had an assist. Unfortunate, like I said, unfortunate wash, whatever you want to call it, from Ronaldo. Very unlucky. But the low, I'll give him a 6. He really tracked back also well for the first goal we conceded. Not his fault. Lindelof, Martinez, I thought they were pretty well. Martinez's passing out the back is fantastic, by the way. But I think it just shows you again, we would like Varane back. We do leave ourselves open at the back a lot when we lack for pace, and we already. So hopefully on the weekend, I think Varane's fit, you play him. It shouldn't be much change. As for Malacia, probably like a 3. I think he's probably lost his position. This weekend, I would like to see Luke Shaw play. That was unacceptable. The game before that was unacceptable. And then even the games before the City game, he was always the weaker point in the back four that was performing well. So probably Luke Shaw will come in, try to take his spot, and probably rightfully so. Midfield, Bruno Fernandes, shocking. Eriksen, shocking. Casemiro was fantastic. I thought he really held the defense down, really covered for the defense, really passed it well, kept the team moving in the midfield. Without him, I think we would have completely lost the midfield battle, and I think he showed today that he also deserves a start on the weekend. So he would start. As for Bruno and Eriksen, there's no one else, unfortunately. There's no one else. Even Martial came when he played as 10, but that's not where we want Martial, so by default there's no one else. It's just very unfortunate, we stuck with it. But Bruno didn't perform. Eriksen didn't perform. Very disappointed with them. Sancho needs to get benched. He needs to get taught a lesson. My guy, I don't know what's happening. That pass to Malacia, the decision on that, horrible. You could have whipped the ball back into the box for a goal. You could have simply slipped over the runner on next to you through, but instead you pass it to Malacia as a man on him and they concede a goal. Other than that, you don't sprint, you don't jog. The lack of effort is very evident. So very disappointing to give Sancho like a 3-4, maybe even 3. Probably deserves a 3. Ronaldo, he had his chances today. I think Ronaldo is his own worst enemy at the moment. Like I said, I don't think he's washed. I don't think he's finished. But in certain ways, especially as a striker, or even in video games, it's a very hard thing to explain. But like, let's just say in video games you're a frag, or even in football you're a striker. Try to make the analogy as widely as possible. You yourself get in your own head, you always think about it, like, I need to get the goal. You start overthinking it. You start overcomplicating a simple tap, and you're like, let me just put it into the side netting so it's unsavable. Then you end up hitting the post instead of, if you just hit it straight towards goal, you probably would have scored that. He's getting in his own head, and he is his worst own enemy. I've been there. I know what it's like, so it is what it is. Not a good performance from Ronaldo, but like I said, I'll be there till the very end. And today I thought he was very good, not gonna lie. I think he was our player of the match, bar Rashford and Martial. When he was on, his work ethic was clear. He's very skillful on the ball. He's very unlucky to not have replicated that absolute rocket of a goal that he did against City today because of a great save from their keeper. But good performance from Anthony. Rightfully deserves to keep his place. So for me, I think this has proven one thing. This weekend there needs to be some changes. We have been keeping the same winning team. I say winning team, we did get dumped by City, but we have been keeping somewhat of a similar team because they've been performing well. But now it's time for change. I think it is time for change. Time to bring in some of the potentially better players back in. Bring in Luke Shaw for the weekend. Let's say what happens with Varane. If it's fit, you play Varane. Otherwise, you keep the other two, Delo and Martinez, the same. I think Casemiro has to come into the team. I think you play Eriksen, you play Bruno, because like I said, Donny's injured and you ain't going to play McFred. You see what happened when McFred comes on. We concede a goal, so they don't perform. As for the front line, I think that's where the big changes will come in. Ronaldo doesn't deserve to start, so it will be Martial. He's scoring the goals. He's literally what makes this team tick, in my opinion, lately. So he has to play number 9. Rashford on the left. That's where Rashford likes to play anyways, if you had to ask him. So leave him on the left. Anthony down the right, as he deserves it. And that's the game, and that's the team we should be going on through the weekend. I'll probably do a match preview tomorrow. Yeah, probably do it tomorrow. Hopefully I feel a little bit better, but like I said, we got the win, but it doesn't feel like a win, And also, like I said, because I know people are going to ask me this, I know that people are going to WhatsApp me, so don't WhatsApp me today. Watch my video. This is what I'm going to say about the whole Ronaldo situation. It breaks my heart. It does break my heart. My dad asked me, do you think he's finished? I just had to shake my head and say, listen, I don't think he's finished, and I'll support him till the very end. I think he's getting in his own head a little bit, and the team really did try. I can't even dismiss the team today. They really did try to get Ronaldo a goal today, so no fault at that. Ronaldo, bro, I'll support you till the end. Hopefully you get back scoring goals, because that's what we want. That's what I want, at least. Maybe some people have given up on you, but I have not. Like I said, even if it is the end, I don't care. Viva Ronaldo till the very end. Other than that, do smash a like on the video. Do subscribe if you are new. I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.